Ninth, number 11, the second baseman, Alan Cartwright. Non-starters for the Tigers, number 3, Treadway. Number 6, Gamble. Number 10, Reese. Number 12, McMillan. Number 13, High. Number 15, DePriest. Number 17, Ross. Number 18, Smith. And number 19, Pilgrim. Non-starters for your Lobos. Number 3, Leo Rodriguez. Number 9, Jose Arellano. Number 12, Brett Gordy. Number 15, Trent Alston. And number 25, Casey Stein. Starters for the Lobos today. Leading off, starting in left field, number 7, Ronald Woods. Covering all the ground in center field, batting second, number 8, Taylor Tatum. Playing shortstop, batting third, number 0, Jordan Allen. Batting cleanup, playing first base, number 8, Campbell Williams. Starting behind the plate, doing the catching duties, number 13, Drew Flores. Starting at second base, batting 6, number 1, Kiefer Doxey. Our right fielder, batting 7th, number 14, Andrew Tutt. The DH in the 8 hole, number 10, DeCavian Gates. He'll be batting for the starting pitcher. Starting on the mound, number 5, Cole Ramey. And batting 9th, playing third base, number 11, Trent Keeball. Now, would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Alrighty, welcome to another edition of live Longview Lobo baseball here on Longview Game Day. I am Frank Sides, joined as always by my man Keaton Daniels. If you're watching on Texarkana Game Day, there is no Tiger King here tonight, so we're going to try to do our best to be as unbiased as possible. But again, this is Longview Game Day. The Lobos come into this one 1-0 in district, and we've got a kind of a rivalry game here. These two teams, stemming back to football, don't seem to enjoy the company of one another, Keaton.
Oh, no, not at all. But, hey, every time both teams get together, it's always a good game.
Yeah, so you got a good look at the Lobos starting pitcher tonight, Cole Ramey. This is the first time we've seen him on a stream on the mound. Keaton, give me 1 second. I got to run and do something real quick technical-wise.
All right. anybody's tuned in, I hope you guys are sharing the feed. Tell everybody that the Lobos and the Texas High Tigers are getting ready to play off of each other. This is our first baseball stream of the year, so look forward to it.
Back with you in the crowd, Mike. Not a huge crowd tonight, as you can imagine, folks. It is a balmy 47 degrees with 15-mile-an-hour winds. Not exactly baseball weather tonight, but you're going to hear us doing some sniffing. You're going to hear us shivering a little bit, but hopefully we get a good game for you. Every stream so far this year, softball-wise, has been awesome, Keaton.
Oh, yeah. The Lady Lobos are off to an excellent start, 3-0 in district. 2 big wins this week. Look forward to seeing more and more of what the Lady Lobos do throughout the rest of the season.
Number 7, Brendan Allred.
All righty, looks like we're ready for the first pitch. Leadoff man, right fielder, Brendan Allred, wearing number 7, hitting from the left side of the plate. He's going to step in for the Tigers, and we are about to be underway. If you're watching this in Texarkana or Longview, be sure and share the feed. Let some folks know that we've got some high school baseball on a cold Friday night. They can watch from the comfort of their home or restaurant or wherever they are. First pitch from Ramey to Allred. Misses inside for a ball. Looked like a fastball early there. One all, swung on, popped up to the third baseman, and the ball's dropped, but it's a foul ball. It's going to be 0-2.
No harm, no foul.
Absolutely. So we're going to have an 0-2 count here.
You're the third baseman. You definitely want to catch that ball. Trent Keyball.
Trent Keyball playing third base tonight for Jordan Allen, who is playing shortstop tonight. Campbell Williams is going to play first base. The wind is wreaking havoc on our crowd, Mike. So here we go. It's 0-2 to Allred. Swung on, driven to center field. Taylor Tatum, though, is back and makes the easy play. And just like that, one down.
Allred flies out to the
Tigers.
center fielder for out number 1.
Routine play there by Taylor Tatum.
Nobody on and one down.
He was in good field position, only able to have to move over to his right, maybe 5 or 10 feet.
That brings up Cam Reitner playing center field, wearing number 2, another lefty hitter for your Tigers. First pitch from Doxey. Fouled into the net above us.
Stepping into the plate, ready to swing.
Right, no reason not to hack at the first one. Got a good look there, Allred, the lefty batter. Oh, and 1 from Doxey to Allred. Swung on, driven to left field. It's going to be just out of reach of Ronald Woods. So we'll come back with another 0-2 count from Doxey.
Pitcher is ahead right now, so more than likely won't get anything good to hit here.
Yeah, got a couple to play with here. No reason to not waste one here, 0-2. Looks like Flores has the pitch ready. Doxey, 0-2 to Reitner. Buries a fastball in the dirt, or what would typically be dirt. It's all turf here in Longview, if you're not familiar with this particular stadium.
Gotta love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful field
Absolutely.
that we have here.
Some places we wouldn't be playing today.
I know it. Our second year playing on this type of surface.
Curveball misses away. 2-2.
Good job by the batter, able to lay off those 2 pitches to get the count even.
PA guys playing some music for us mid-pitch.
Yeah.
Umpire's going to call a timeout as batter's going to step out. So we'll reset here and come back 2-2. Doxey and Flores are set on a 2-2 pitch. Swung on, dribbled to first. Easy play made down there by Campbell Williams. And 2 down.
Routine play there by the big first
Right,
baseman,
first
basketball
baseman for out
player
number 2.
Campbell Williams.
It's going to bring to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. The shortstop, Jacob Yao.
Jacob Yao, shortstop, wearing number 6, is going to step in for the Tigers. 2 down and nobody on. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Looks like Doxy's got the good stuff tonight. It's the first time I've seen him pitch this year.
Yeah, that was a pretty first pitch there to get the ball, get a strike in for the Lobos.
Ahead 0-1. Another breaking ball. Going to be a tough play for Allen. We know he's got a cannon, and he makes the throw over. What a play. Jordan Allen, a picking machine at third base. Looks like he's got the chops to play short, too. So
made it look routine.
First half of the first inning is down. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here for the bottom of the first. You're watching Longview Lobo baseball here live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
No one left on base.
Welcome
After
back.
1/2 inning of play, the score.
Headed to the bottom
Texas
of the first.
High 0, and the
Texas
Lobos
High
coming to
starting
bat.
pitcher tonight is Tanner Ross, wearing number 5, big righty. Lanky, kind of all legs and arms and body parts flying at you all over the place. Looks like it's going to be tough to pick that ball up.
Yeah, he sounds like he throws hard, too.
Yeah, there's a good look at the young man there. Looks like it's going to be Ronald Woods leading off for your Lobos, playing left field. We all know Ronald. I talked to him before the game, Keaton. He said his mom told him no more shuffling after taking a pitch, which is a shame because I personally loved it, but
I don't see his mom here. Oh, there she was definitely on us about when we was gonna come stream the baseball game.
Yeah.
wanted to get
I
her
remember
baby
telling
in
us
here.
last year. Y'all
first.
quit encouraging him.
The starting left fielder, number 7, Ronald Woods.
That's okay. She's right. Mom's right. Baseball is baseball. Let's play.
That's
Cut
right.
out all the dancing.
Ron's got one job to do, and that's get on base. First pitch, line foul. Looked like a fastball inside. Ron turned on that one.
5-2-1-1.
Couldn't get a good number on the Tigers' record this year, but either way, those two things don't matter when these two teams meet each other.
No, not at all.
It's going to be a good game.
It's always gonna be a hard fought game.
0-1 to Woods, popped up. Foul out of play. Nails the batting cage behind us if you heard that loud bang.
Quick question for you, Frank. Where did you park at today?
Oh,
You good to go?
over that sign out in right field.
Okay.
The 0-2 pitch. Good fastball just off the corner. Nice take by Ronald Woods, but we know he's got a good eye. 1-2. That's inside. That's where we normally see that little shuffle there, Keaton.
Senior year, he's all business, so he's ready to roll.
And Tanner Ross has got a good fastball tonight. 2-2. Breaking ball almost hits Ronald Woods in the back foot, but he lays off of that. He has brought the count back from 0-2 to full, trying to get on base for the big slugger, Taylor Tatum, waiting on deck. We'll talk plenty about him in just a minute. Full count pitch. Oh, rung him up. Ronald Woods doesn't love the call, but one down. Wait,
Woods draws the base on ball.
scratch that. That's a walk.
It's going to bring up with nobody out.
Keaton, I could have swore I heard the umpire yell strike there.
I did hear something, but I didn't see any movement from him, so I was just as curious as you were. But that was a heck of a way. It was a heck of an at bat there by Ronald Woods. He saw a lot of a lot of pitches at this at bat, especially to lead off this game here, and still was able to get the first on the bases on balls.
Good look at the number 2 hole hitter, center fielder Taylor Tatum's going to step in and For those of you watching from Longview, you don't need to hear this, but Texarkana folks watching, this is quite literally the #1 running back in the country, one of the better athletes I have ever seen. First pitch curveball in the dirt. And Ron Wood is taking off for second. And he's in there.
Yep.
The Lobos have a runner on second in scoring position for the big slugging center fielder quickly. Ahead 1-0. And if Taylor Tatum does make contact with one of these baseballs, it leaves the bat extremely hard and pretty tough to catch. So here's the 1-0. That ball's hit, dribbled to the third baseman. Going to be a tough play. Taylor's got some speed. Makes the play fairly easily, though. But Ronald Woods does advance. And the Lobos have a runner on third with one out.
He did a good job by
They didn't
being
ground
able
out
to
the
get
first
Ronald
out of the
Woods
inning.
on
It's
third
gonna bring up
base
with a runner at third and one out.
with one out
A
here.
shortstop.
So that's
Number
big for
0,
us.
Jordan Allen.
If Jordan can get the ball anywhere in the outfield, it gives Ronald an excellent chance at getting us on the board early.
That's right. Basically, any ball in play here is going to score a run here with Ronald Woods' speed. Jordan Allen takes the first pitch, a good rip at it. Strike one. And Jordan was your Lobo quarterback this year, led them to a state title run that ended 3 points short of a trip to Jerry World. Through no fault of his own, that was a good football team they ran into.
And he played a heck of a season for the Lobos this year.
I believe he shot up the ranks in the Lobo history books for touchdown passes.
I don't doubt it. He anybody throwing it to Taylor Tatum and Jalen Hill, two perennial, all-world athletes. It makes it easy. It makes his job a whole lot easier. And nothing against the other guys. They're all great too.
2-1 pitch from Ross is buried in the dirt. Jordan Allen swings over it. It is 2-2. A strikeout here would be enormous for the Tiger starting pitcher. It makes getting out of this jam pretty easy. Or not pretty easy, but much easier. So 2-2. Ross to Jordan Allen. Ronald Woods on third. That ball gets loose. Here comes Ronald Woods. He's going to score the first run of the game on a wild pitch. And the Lobos are ahead. 1-0. So walk, error, and we have the first run of the day on the board. Full count to Jordan Allen. And he's going to take a walk.
He's good at bat there. Good eye. He had a couple swings doing that at bat. You can tell by the look on his face he did not like it.
Didn't like a couple of those swings.
Allen draws the walk. It's going to bring up with a runner at first and one out. Number 8.
Yeah, he
Campbell
was definitely
Williams.
grimacing mad at himself for taking a couple of swings doing that at bat.
We didn't see Jordan run much last year. We know he's got some speed. We saw him take off with that football during football season, so we'll see if he's on the move here. Campbell Williams steps in, his first at bat of the night. That pitch is dribbled behind home plate foul. Good pitch by Ross, getting in on his hands there. Keaton, I am absolutely freezing. I'm sure the people watching are going to get tired of me saying that. You're going to hear me sniffing a little bit. It is not baseball weather.
Well, they are definitely in the comfort of their own homes or wherever they
are. 0-1, and Jordan Allen takes off, and Campbell Williams rips one down the third base line, but it is foul.
It's a good call there. Ball just went just a little foul at the third base line.
And the second baseman was covering there, expecting Campbell Williams to pull, and that's exactly what he did. So 0-2 to Campbell Williams. Again, Tanner Ross has not pitched poorly this inning. Just a couple wild pitches has cost him a run. So it's 0-2 to Williams. That misses away. 1-2.
And we're making him throw a lot of pitches, making him work out there, not making anything easy for him.
One, two. Throws over, and Jordan Allen's back in plenty of time. We'll do the 1-2 all over again. Lobo catcher Drew Flores waits on deck. Jordan Allen's off again. Strike 3 swinging, but he's going to steal second easily on the blocked wild pitch there.
2.
So there's 2 outs.
That's going to bring up with 2 down and a runner at second base.
Lobos have a runner on
starting
second in
catcher.
scoring position, though.
Number 13, Drew Flores.
And here comes the Lobo catcher, Drew Flores. Drew's older brother playing baseball at Houston. Big-time baseball program. We saw Drew last year.
As a freshman catching for
As a freshman, rip a couple out of this ballpark. So we know he's got some power. First pitch curveball misses. Good job by the catcher there to block that one. That is Dallin Bristow.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet you a second year on varsity, sophomore year. Everything's coming at him a little bit slower now, too.
Oh, yeah. Fastball is in there for a strike, and you could tell by looking at that lower half from here, Keaton, he's putting on some good weight, too. This kid's going to be a monster before it's all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that, my friend.
And again, Coach Keene's going to come calling at some point. 1-1. Fastball misses high. So Drew Flores has worked himself into a bit of a hitter's count. Jordan Allen on second base in scoring position with the speed to score on just about any single. 2-1 ripped down the left field line. It's going to stay fair and make it to the wall. Jordan Allen's going to score run number 2. Drew makes a turn for second. He's headed to third. No, he's not. He puts on the brakes. So Drew Flores smokes a double. Smokes a double into left field.
Stand-up double.
Excellent hit there.
Absolutely fantastic at bat.
The catcher, Drew Flores, was able to get the batters, the hitters count in his favor. Pitch it through a strike right down the middle, and he ripped it down to the left field, right over his head, and almost had a triple there if he had to. Excellent
Piece of hitting from Drew Flores. He's going to have a pinch runner for him. Looks like number 25, Casey Stein, is going to run for him. As number 1, Kiefer Doxey, Lobo's second baseman, steps in with Drew Flores. Scratch that. Pinch runner, Casey Stein, second base in scoring position. Here's a good look at Kiefer, Lobo's second baseman. He played a lot as a freshman last year, starting second baseman. So Lobos are young, but they're experienced.
Oh, yeah, play some good ball for us, too.
Ahead 1-0, and that ball's popped straight up. Let's see if the catcher can make this play. It's going to be tough. And he does. Excellent job by the catcher, and they are out of the inning. So Lobos score 2 and lead after 1, 2-0. We'll be back. You're watching Longview Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
Welcome back. That is Lobo starting pitcher Cole Ramey. His Lobos spotted him 2 in the bottom of the first. Let's see if he can come out here and shut the Tigers down. Get his Lobos back in the dugout with a chance to add on. Again, if you're watching, share the feed. Let everyone know in Texarkana and Longview and the surrounding areas where they can watch some live baseball. Because I can assure you, Keaton, if I had the option,
I'd be
watching on my phone in the heat myself.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd definitely be tuned in to the Lobo baseball and watching some March Madness.
Don't remind me.
As you and everybody else bracket has definitely gotten busted.
I don't even do it anymore. There's no point. I saw like the odds like 1 in like 9 trillion.
Starting pitcher number 5, Tanner Ross.
Tanner Ross is going to step in, the Tiger starting pitcher. Chance to help himself here. And again, they just need base runners. It's early.
Oh, yeah. Game is a long way from being over.
First pitch breaking ball from Dox. He's going to miss low and away. One 0 pitch. Swung on and ripped, fouled straight back. Looks like Ross is on the fastball early, so it makes some sense to go back to that breaker if you can get one over. There it is. Curveball in there for a strike. That's a good-looking pitch there, Keaton.
Yeah, it looks like he just caught it a little bit outside as he called the ball there.
He didn't call that a strike. My bad.
He didn't give us that.
2-1.
It looked good, but you're right.
There it is. That 2-1 fastball's in there for a strike. You can hear Coach Goldman telling Doxy you can bury the pitch, but I think that's a misdirection. He knows the batter can hear that. He's probably throwing a fastball. 2-2. Ross calls time at the last minute, and the ump gives it to him.
Definitely wants to think about it.
Sure. The pitcher can hear you. You know the batter can, so you're playing some mind games with him.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll reset for the 2-2 here. And it's a fastball, swung on and missed, strike 3. Just as I suspected.
Ross goes down swinging for
Played some misdirection there.
It's going to bring up with nobody on and one down. Number 9, Knox Pilgrim.
It's going to bring in Knox Pilgrim, third baseman tonight for the Tigers. First pitch to Knox is a breaking ball that misses away. Doxy sets for the 1-0. Sorry, Ramey. Looks like a fastball with some cut action misses away. It's 2-0. So Pilgrim's ahead here. Good hitters count. Look for something in a spot you like it and put the bat on it and drive it somewhere. Preferably in a gap if you're a Tiger fan.
Mm-hmm. Anything that they can see to get on base, they would love to see that right now. To get any type of momentum going in their favor.
2-0 fastball misses low. Ump's got what appears to be a tight zone from here tonight, but he's calling it both ways. So it's 3-0. 3-0 fastball misses high, so got a base runner just like that. 3-pitch walk. And Knox Pilgrim is aboard for the big first baseman, number 16, Dalton Rayleigh. I've seen this young man with my own 2 eyes yank one out. So got to be careful here.
Oh, yeah.
Dalton.
It's not the way Cole wanted to see it to put a batter on bases right now, but he definitely probably wants to throw a strike here early.
Yeah, with the 2-0 lead, you want to make them earn their way on. Pickoff move is nowhere close, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it here on the pitcher. Scratch that, the batter. Rayleigh's playing first base tonight. That fastball misses away, so it looks like Cole Ramey is getting on top of the baseball a little bit this inning. Everything's missing away. See if we can get that release point fixed pretty quickly. You don't want to walk the first 2 batters of an inning, especially after your team spotted you 2 in the first. Pickoff play again. Just keeping him close, not really attempting to catch him off guard and tag him for the out.
Yeah, the main thing you want to do is throw good courtesy strikes here. Let your defense play for you a little bit.
Absolutely. Lobos have a phenomenal defense behind them. That misses away, so it's 2-0 to the big first baseman.
If you're Cole, you just want to settle down a little bit. You've thrown six straight balls, so you just want to settle down, kind of get yourself going.
I don't know if you can give your big first baseman a take sign here, but I think I'd make Ramey show me a strike before I let him swing away.
Yeah.
And it's 3-0. And Drew Flores is going to go have a quick chat with Cole on the mound, see if he can settle him down a little bit.
And looking at the outfield, everybody's pretty much playing straight up too. So.
And Keaton, that's something we didn't see much of last year because who wants their little brother coming out talking to him? Right? Starting pitcher last year for the Lobos was his older brother, his senior.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Your freshman younger brother coming out to the mound and telling you to calm down. So it's kind of cool to get to see Drew do his duties as a catcher without having to worry about that. And it probably would have been all in fun, but I've got some seriousness behind what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. You definitely see the maturation in this game.
3-0 pitch misses low, so Cole Ramey has walked the first 2 batters of the second inning, and Coach Goldman's going to go out and have a quick word with him. Now, you know, we say it every broadcast. You want to make them earn their base runners.
Yep. You definitely
I'm not
do.
sure he's thrown a strike since the first strikeout to begin the inning to Ross.
And it hasn't. Right now is a good time just to get them settled down, and hopefully that's what Coach is doing. Hopefully we can get us a good fastball across here that doesn't get us hurt, especially with 2 runners on base.
Sure, when you walk the first 2 guys, I don't know the numbers specifically, and especially not at the high school level, but something tells me the odds of that team scoring a run are dramatically higher than if you hadn't walked the first 2 batters, Keaton.
That's true. That's true.
But again,
true on any level,
it's
too.
nothing that a good pitch or 2 can't get you out of, but you got to make those pitches. That's why they play the game.
Absolutely. And you got to be careful, too. You might even see, I doubt it, you may even see a bunt situation here just to try to get both of those runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that's the thing, Keaton. Typically a bunt play would be on, but you've got a guy that's thrown 8 straight balls, so you just don't know where the coach's head is. I guess we'll find out pretty quickly, though, won't we?
Yep, and then we'll see what type of hitter we got at bat, too, as well.
Swinging away, takes the first pitch inside. That is number 8, the designated hitter, Ian Kreit. Lefty hitter, and I believe that's 4 or 5 lefties we've seen so far for Texas High. That's fairly uncommon in the high school level. 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. There we go.
There you go.
There we go, Cole.
He has some heat behind that ball, too, as well. You can tell he's frustrated that he hasn't thrown much. He hasn't thrown any strikes these last 3 at-bats.
And he wasn't on varsity last year. This kid's got a good arm. Breaking ball. Just misses high. Good-looking pitch. Lobo fans wanted it.
Blue is not giving him any favors right now. He's making him earn it.
And we saw that in the first, so he's calling it both ways. He had the Lobos had a small strike zone. He walked a couple batters. 2-1 to Kreit. Hits him. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts when it's not 38 degrees.
Yeah, anytime.
The bases are loaded. 1 down. And number 14, the catcher, Dalton, or is it Dalton or Dallin? Dallin Bristow is going to step in for the Tigers. Right-handed hitting catcher.
Hey, you're only 1 pitch away, too, if you can get a double play to get out of this inning unscathed. So, optimistically looking at that.
Yeah, depending on the ground out, the infield's not in, so they're going to let the run score on a ground out. Good first pitch curveball snaps in there for a strike. That's what we needed.
Especially first pitch.
The 0-1 from Ramey. Bases loaded. Swung on, fouled out of play, so he's ahead 0-2. Here's where having a catcher as athletic as Drew Flores is going to be very beneficial to a young pitcher. You can throw that breaking ball wherever in the heck you want, Keaton. He's not going to let it get to the backstop.
He's seen a lot of pitchers out there, so he looks very good.
And here's to hoping I haven't committed the ultimate announcer's jinx, though, right? Surely this next pitch won't hit the backstop.
No, I'm riding with you on this one. He's
0-2.
He's good. He's as good as they come back there.
Nice at bat, nice piece of hitting. Takes an 0-2 fastball away and serves it to right field. And the Lobos
safe at first with the
are ahead
RBI
2-1.
single. Going to bring
Excellent
up
hit there to go Oppo.
1 out.
Go to the opposite
And the
field.
bases
Second
loaded,
baseman
number
wasn't
11.
able to make a
Second
play
baseman,
on it.
Alan
Only able to
Cartwright.
drive run, but the good thing for Texas High, they still got the bases loaded with 1 out.
Excellent at bat there by Dalton Bristow. 0-2 pitch, had to have been looking curveball, but still able to stay on the fastball and serve it into right field. And the Lobos are in a bit of a situation here. Bases loaded, 1 down, 1 run in. Curveball. Woo!
That was pretty.
That is nasty
Yes,
to Alan Cartwright, the second baseman for the Tigers. Breaking ball started at his shoulder, broke back over the plate. There's not a whole lot you could do with that.
And nothing but flinch, and that's exactly what he did.
Going to be honest with you, I would have liked to seen that on 0-2 last at bat. So 0-1. Fastball fouled straight back.
Again, he's ahead. 0-2.
Yeah, the Tigers are up here looking fastball, so I think Coach Goldman probably recognizes that as well. And again, Cole Ramey's ahead 0-1. You'd love to get this batter here. You don't want to turn the lineup over with the bases loaded, still in trouble. 0-2 pitch to Cartwright. Just misses high. Looked like a fastball, but didn't have the velocity of a fastball. Not sure if that was some sort of cutter. I don't know exactly what Cole Ramey throws. I haven't talked to him yet this year. Hopefully, Keaton, you'll get the opportunity to do that tonight.
Absolutely. Hopefully,
after a Lobo victory.
I would love to see him battle back after this start of the second inning.
Curveball. Whoa! Unbelievably disgusting curveball in there for a strike.
Absolutely. Love to see him get another out here and only come away with just one run this inning.
Cartwright goes down on a call, third strike for out number 2.
That's the second
Gonna bring
strikeout
up a 2
of
down,
this inning.
the base is loaded, number 7.
That is
the right fielder, Brendan Allred.
That is a pitch you just cannot hit unless you know it's coming.
Especially on a righty, too.
But we are in the danger zone. Leadoff man, right fielder Brendan Allred is up with the bases juiced. He flew out in his first at bat. Curveball, first pitch, just misses away. So I'm a fan of what Coach Goldman has decided to do here. Second half of this inning, fastball, your curveball is your best pitch tonight. Just pitch it until you get out of the jam. Work on the fastball as we get to it. 1-0 pitch to Allred. Fastball catches the inside part of the plate. Good pitch, 1-1. Again, 2 down, bases loaded. There's another curveball, just misses. Trying to backdoor that curveball. If you can hit that corner with that pitch, there's not a whole lot the hitter can do with it other than wait and hope to serve it into left field, but that's not even something a professional hitter can do with regularity.
And once you get that call strike out there, then it's going to make the lefty hitters just go fishing for it even more.
Here's the 2-1. Pickoff play to second. Not in time. That's a dangerous, dangerous throw there. If that one gets away from you, 2 runs probably score. But I know Taylor Tatum's got a hose out in center, so maybe just 1. Either way, it's 2-1 to the right fielder, Brendan Allred, with a chance to put the Tigers ahead with a base hit, possibly way ahead if he can really get into 1. There's one served in the left field. Ronald Woods is there. Make the play, and he does. So the Lobos get out of the jam with very little damage in. Tigers score 1. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Lobos lead 2-1. You're watching Longview Lobo baseball here live on Longview Game Day.
There were no errors, and there were 3.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to obtain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
All righty, welcome back. Got a good look at the Tigers starting pitcher Tanner Ross there. Was in the dugout for quite a while there that inning. Tough to get warm, get loose, but they're going to give him enough time to see if he can't do just that. So Lobos coming up to bat. Andrew Tutt playing right field tonight. Number 14 right-handed hitter. Andrew Tutt's going to have a chance to compete for that starting quarterback job next year. We know he's an athlete. We saw him come in, I don't want to say in garbage time because it's high school football, but the Lobos had some big-time leads this year. Tutt scored a touchdown or 2. Delivered a couple good passes, but Keaton's baseball season.
Oh, yeah.
The right
experience
fielder,
is
Andrew
experience.
Tutt.
It doesn't matter when you get out there and play. Once those lights come out on you, he's either going to make you or break you.
And we've seen him on the mound last year, too. We know we've got quite an arm as Tanner Ross fires a fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Uh-oh, hit into the gap, but not hard enough. What a play in center field.
Good catch there by the center fielder.
Who is that out there? Cam Reitner with an excellent defensive play.
I mean, he tracked that down. He made a beeline for that ball and able to make a great diving catch.
Awesome
with
play.
one down and nobody armed.
Awesome play.
The designated hitter.
Good at bat by Tuck. Hit it where they ain't, but he just happened to show up.
Speed kills there, and he showed it.
Uh-oh, there's another liner to center field. That's going to drop for a single. And the Lobos, one pitch later, have a runner on first. Didn't get a chance to tell you who that was. That's Tavian Gates, designated hitter tonight.
Working fast there. He was able to get a good hit. He timed it up perfectly as he hit it straight to the center fielder as it bounced right in front of him up for a single.
That's right. That's going to bring up Trent Keyball playing third base tonight, wearing number 11. I haven't seen him at all. I wonder if Coach Goldman's going to look to bunt here to see if he can't put somebody in scoring position for the top of the lineup. We shall see as Ross checks the runner at first, throws over, nowhere near in time. My hands are freezing, Keaton. I don't have the luxury of wearing gloves. I got to type these computer buttons. First pitch misses away, so Mr. Keyball is ahead 1-0. See if Coach King can convince a vote on an indoor baseball facility next year. Can't cost more than a few million there, Keaton, right?
He's gonna say absolutely not. I need an indoor football facility.
We can play baseball in there. 1-0 to Keyball. That misses away. So Lobos looking to put a few runners on here for the top of the order as Keyball's ahead 2-0. And if we were bunting, we certainly aren't now.
No, not at all. Not with the count. Definitely in our favor.
And the 2-0 misses. So something tells me Trent Keyball is not going to be swinging this bat for at least the next two pitches. As Ronald Woods awaits on deck, he walked, stole second, and scored the first Lobo run his first time up. The 3-0. That's in there for a strike. Throw overs late. So 3-1. Fastball swung on, fouled straight back. So Ross has worked the count back to full with a chance to turn the lineup over with 2 outs. Here's the 3-2. Missed outside. The Lobos have runners on first and second for the top of the order.
Keyball draws the base on balls. It's going to bring up with runners at first and second and 1 out. The leadoff hitter.
The Lobo leadoff hitter.
Number 7, Ronald Woods.
Ronald Woods steps in. And I'm going to be honest, Keaton, I watched every game the Lobos played last year, and I do not remember this young man striking out one single time. He can hit.
Yeah, he definitely sees the ball very well.
And I'll tell you what, looming on deck is the big man, Taylor Tatum.
Definitely.
Wouldn't it be sweet for his first homer of the year to come on a stream with the bases juiced? I don't want to jinx anything yet. The 1-0 to Ronald Woods. Fastball early on it. Dribbles it back to the backstop. And it is 1-1.
Hey, 9183, little, 9183, little. Come on, 5, what do you say? Here we go.
On one pitch is low.
2-1. Even it up, let's go. 1-1.
That ball's lifted deep into right field. Right fielder's back. Going to make the play on it, but the runner on second's going to advance fairly easily. So Ronald Woods finds his pitch, turns on it,
Which
just
flies out
misses
on
the
deep
barrel,
to the right fielder for
and
out
there's
number
2 down.
Got a good hit on that ball.
Absolutely.
Going to bring up
Made
with 2 down and
made
runners
the
at
right
first
fielder had
and
to really
third.
work to get out there.
The center fielder,
Runner
number
was able to tag
2,
up from second.
Taylor
So
Tatum.
runner on the corners, 2 outs.
Good pitch to hit. Put a good swing on it. Just popped it up. A little more square. That ball would have been bouncing towards the wall. But the big man, Taylor Tatum, steps in with a chance to do some damage. He grounds out his first time up. Takes the first fastball in there for a strike. That's a good job there by Tanner Ross, getting ahead to the big man.
Yeah, locate.
Throw over, not in time. Key ball's back.
Gotta ride with me right here. 2-5-5.
Got a good look at Taylor Tatum there close up. That is a very strong young man.
Look like we got a few of the softball girls coming into play here.
That ball's hit towards the second baseman. Oh. What a play! Wow, it is not in time. And the Lobos tack on a run with an infield single by Taylor Tatum.
Hey, if Taylor Tatum didn't hustle and get down that first base line, that second baseman made a heck of a play to track that ball and get there. Taylor was just a little bit too fast. He was able to get safe and get a runner home.
Absolutely. Taylor Tatum drives in a third run for the Lobos. 2 outs, runners on first and second for Jordan Allen. Curveball, nice pitch in there for a strike.
7082.
And Alan Cartwright made a heck of a play on that ball. If there's anybody else running, that's an out right out of the inning. Taylor Tatum just happens to be extraordinarily quick. You don't become the #1 running back in the country without being.
That's for sure.
Runs the final leg of the Lobo 4x100 team. He's just got too much speed to make that play.
Yes, indeed.
1-1 to Allen. Runners on first and second. Curveball. That misses in the dirt. So Allen is ahead 2-1. Pete, we've been lucky this year through. Obviously, we want the football games to be ugly, but every basketball game, every softball game, they've all been fun to watch, close games, no blowouts. So I got a feeling this one's coming down to the last inning, too.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been exciting.
Ball served in the right field. Should be a fairly easy play. Cartwright makes that one, and that's going to be 3 down. But
Allen pops out to
your
the second
Lobos
baseman,
score
the
another and lead 3-1
Not
as we
before the
head to
Lobos scored a
the
run.
top of
2
the third
hits,
inning.
no
We'll be
errors,
back
and 2 men
after
left
this
on
quick
base.
commercial break
After
on
2 full
Longview Game
innings
Day.
of play, this
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi & Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or the insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi & Young trial team in the courtroom.
All right, we're back. Got a good look at Cole Ramey again, Lobos starting pitcher. Lobos answered that run back for him that he allowed last inning, and he got himself in trouble last inning with some command issues, but he wasn't missing, wasn't 5 feet off mark. He's just a fraction of an inch off in your delivery, and that caused you to miss the plate just enough, especially with an umpire with his zone as tight as ours tonight. But did an excellent job coming back with his curveball, getting out of the jam, bases loaded, 1 out, and only allowed 1 run. That's a win for the Lobos, and his offense got that run back for him almost immediately.
Oh, yeah, and that was actually
leading off for Texas High.
Excellent
The
job
top of the
hitting
third.
By the
Number
Lobos
2,
that last
Cam
inning.
Reitner.
We would love to see them work quickly here this inning
Got
and
a
not
quick
give up anything.
Got a text non-baseball update. My brother says #1 seed Purdue is down. 4 minutes left to go to a 16.
Wow.
That'd be hilarious, but at least to my concerns right now. As number 2, Cam Reitner, the center fielder who just made a heck of a play, steps in to lead this inning off for the Tigers. First pitch fastball misses away. The 1-0 pitch is fouled back into the net. Keaton, I don't know if I would rather it be 42 and windy or the inevitable 101 and humid here in a few weeks.
I'd rather be cold. I'm not going to use my team. I can deal with
1-1. Looks like a little cutter there.
I almost had him fishing.
Just missed the outside corner.
I almost had him fishing there.
Get Cam Reitner. He lined out his first time up. Ahead in the count, 2-1 here.
2-1.
Made a web gem last inning. Didn't think there was any way he was getting to that ball.
Not at all. Showed excellent speed.
2-1 from Ramey to Reitner. That ball's popped into left field. It's going to be a tough play for whoever's back there. And it's going to fall between 3 Lobos. Ronald Woods comes up with it, but it's foul, 2-2.
There's a couple of teammates in the dugout yelling at Jordan, said they would have had that.
Well, unless one of them's DeKalen Taylor. I seriously doubt that.
Yeah.
He could go get him last year.
He can go get any ball out last year.
2-2 pitch, curveball, misses way outside, so the count is full again to the number 2 hole hitter, Cam Reitner, center fielder for the Tigers, looking to get the leadoff man on again. Be 3 consecutive half innings that's happened. Fastball hits him in the back of the leg, so there's a leadoff base runner.
Reitner goes to first after being hit by the pitch.
Going to bring up Jacob Yowell. He lined out. He's playing shortstop tonight.
Runner on first base.
Jacob is a solid
Jacob Yowell.
Solid hitter. I've seen some highlights from our Texarkana affiliate him put the ball into the gap this year in some tournament play. So Jacob steps in with a lot of speed on first base. A ball in a gap almost certainly scores a run, but I think Reitner may be looking to take off this inning. Curveball hit into right field, and Taylor Tatum's over, but no one's going to get there. No one calls it.
Didn't hit, didn't call it at all.
And it gets down between the 2 outfielders, and they're going to give him a single on that, so we've got runners on first and second.
Seemed like as that ball got hit, it was just tailing a little bit towards right, away from Taylor.
No one called it. Got to communicate out there.
Yeah.
Who's out there in right field? That's Andrew Tutt. Taylor Tatum couldn't decide who was going to make that play, but the cleanup hitter, the starting pitcher, Tanner Ross, is up again with 2 runners on. The Tigers have had their opportunities, and looks like Cole Ramey's going to have to pitch his way out of a jam again. Curveball hits Ross, so the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Coach Goldman's going to go out and have a quick word with Cole. I don't see anybody in the bullpen, so this is just a, hey, let's settle down. Acknowledge that we're probably going to give up a run here, Keaton. Mm-hmm. Let's make good pitches. Let's make them earn this run, or however many they get. Let your defense do its job.
Absolutely. Try to keep the ball down on the ground. Nothing hard, nothing hit out to the outfield. Let's try to limit any runs as possible.
Absolutely. And another affirmation. Look, your offense is going to pick you up tonight. We're not stopping at 3. We know that.
Yeah.
So just throw strikes, and let's get back in the dugout and let the offense get back to work.
Absolutely.
And third baseman Knox Pilgrim is going to step in with the bases loaded and a chance to do some serious damage here in this district play matchup tonight here in Longview. Got a good look at Knox there. We're number 9, hitting from the right side of the plate. He's ready to go. Here comes Cole Ramey's first pitch to Pilgrim. Fastball misses up and away. He's ahead 1-0. And the 1-0 misses away. So Knox is in a massive hitter's count here. Bases loaded, nobody out. This is where you keyhole one, Keaton.
Yeah.
You want one pitch in one spot, and you swing at that thing like your life depends on it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be looking for that pitch.
2-0 fastball misses away. So now the take sign is on, and it's up to Cole Ramey to throw a strike here.
And he's been away. He's been pitching them away every pitch here.
There it is. 3-0's in there for a strike. Coach Goldman says, Cole Ramey says, we're coming all the way back. Big pitch here, 3-1. That misses away, and Ramey walks in a run. And Coach Goldman's going to head to the mound. And that's 2 trips to the mound. So I believe
Pilgrim goes to first on the base on ball.
he's going to have to make a pitching change here.
Looks like it may be one of those pitchers that's inside. It looks like Garrett Williams is getting ready to swap gloves here. It looks like he's going to get ready to pitch for the Lobos now.
So as he warms up and gets ready to come into this, to try to put this fire out, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back for more of the top of the third here. Your Lobos lead 3-2, but the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Campbell Williams is going to come in here and see if he can't get the Lobos back in the dugout. Be back in about 45 seconds.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
Alrighty, we're back. Got a good look at Campbell Williams, the man tasked with
for the Tigers, number 16.
putting this fire out here for the Lobos. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1 run in already. And number 16, first baseman Dalton Ramey is up. He walked his first time up, got a chance to do some serious damage here. First pitch from Williams is a fastball. That misses in. So Ramey's ahead 1-0. That ball's hit hard. Taylor Tatum's over. Way back. What a play. He makes it, but at least one's going to score. Runner's headed to third. The throw gets away.
To the fence there. Everybody was able to advance.
And it looks like we have a tie ball game as the runners on first and second advance. The guy on third scores. It's 3-3.
Rennie flies out to the right fielder for the sacrifice fly.
Ball was absolutely smoked, Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent play by the Lobo center fielder out there.
It brings to the plate number 8, Ian Creed.
So second and third, Ian Creet's up with 1 down. And the fastball swung on a miss. A base hit from Mr. Creet is going to score 2 runs. Any ball put in play likely scores at least 1. Campbell Williams is ahead 0-1. That ball is dribbled to third base. Jordan Allen checks him at home, goes to first anyway. Whoa! Runner collides with the first baseman, number 10, but he's in there.
Yeah, it looked like he hit that base and just went tumbling there.
He's okay. So the Tigers score the go-ahead run on a ground out
Creed grounds out to the
Lobo shortstop. And Campbell Williams is doing exactly what you wanted him to
Going to
do.
bring to the plate number 14.
Coming in and throwing strikes and getting outs. So that ball's lined to first base, and number 10,
Bristol lines out to first for out.
Tavian Gates, designated hitters playing first base, makes the play, and the Lobos are back in the dugout after about 5 pitches. So we will take a quick break, be back for the bottom of the third, see if the Lobos can't get those runs back. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
And we are back. Got a good look at Tanner Ross there, the Tigers starting pitcher tonight. His offense has come all the way back and spotted him a 1-run lead here headed to the bottom of the third. But the Lobo offense has put a couple numbers, a couple scores on the board the first 2 at bats. So we'll see if they can keep that going. As Campbell Williams came in, did a really good job throwing strikes there, gave up a hard hit ball that his center fielder tracked down that, if I can be honest, Keaton, probably scores all 3 runs if he doesn't get there. So Taylor Tatum alone probably saved the Lobos a run or 2 that inning with his defense. Good play by Jordan Allen making that play. And all things considered, bases loaded, no out. And the Lobos only trail by 1 here.
Yeah, he was
not a bad outcome.
No, not at all. He was definitely on his high horse to go track that ball out there in center field. Was able to make an excellent catch, be able to get the ball back in to just only give up just that 1 run. Campbell worked very quickly, was able to get away with as best as he could with coming into the game with the bases loaded.
Campbell Williams.
And hopefully he can continue to keep working that fast and continue to keep letting his defense play for him, because they did pretty good that inning.
Campbell struck out swinging his first time up. First pitch fastball hit pretty well, but fouled way out of play. And Ross, as the Lobos, the last time they came on the mound, has been instructed, work quick, throw fastballs, and throw strikes. Fastball misses away. It's 1-1.
8251, 8251.
There's a little breaking ball for a strike. Catches the outside corner. Campbell didn't love it, but it looked like a strike from here. And Ross is working quickly this inning. And the 1-2 misses high. Two pitch from Ross to Campbell Williams. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Williams goes down swinging for out number 1. He's going to bring to the plate with 1.
Got to give Campbell Williams some props. That was not a single left field swing with 2-2.
No,
that was a tie this game up swing.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to get that ball up out of here very quickly.
Drew Flores is up. Sorry about that. Keaton showed some power his first time up, ripped a double down the left field line. Like I said, before his at-bat, we know he's got some big-time power. He's got a chance to tie this game with a good swing. That fastball misses away, and just like last at-bat, Drew's ahead early.
9181, 9181.
I believe he was in Mount Pleasant last year when he hit his first career home run, and it was a bomb. Looked like a little off-speed, maybe a cut fastball there. That misses away, so Drew is ahead 2-0, and again, in a hitter's count. Second time he's seen him. Fastball popped up, straight up. Going to be a tough play. Made by the first baseman, 16, Dalton Rayleigh.
Flores pops out.
And that's 2 down, quickly.
First baseman for out number 2.
Popped it up high enough to the first baseman. The first baseman and the catcher was able to both get under it as the first baseman calls him off and makes the play.
Ross is doing what you want him to do with the lead, just pounding the zone. Make them work their way on. First pitch from Ross to Kiefer Doxey, the Lobos second baseman. Swung on and missed for a strike, so it's 0-1 quickly. 0-1 pitch misses low. Good fastball. Again, the zone's tight for both teams. That looked good from here, Keaton.
Oh, yeah. Boy, the lay off there by Kiefer Doxey.
We don't have our machine that's got like the, the box on baseball. That's out of commission tonight as the 2-1 pitch is popped to third base. Oh, the play is not made. So an error on the third baseman. Knox Pilgrim is going to allow the Lobos a runner as Kiefer Doxey's on first base, and Andrew Tutt, who flew out his first time
That
up,
brings the plate number 14, Andrew Tutt.
steps in. I know Andrew's strong. I've seen him in the weight room. Uh-oh. He's picked off. Got a pickoff play. Our camera girl's a student. I don't think she knows what's going on, but he's eventually tagged, and the inning is over after Doxey reaches on an error and is picked off of first base. We're headed to the top of the fourth inning. Texas High 4, Longview 3.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to attain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Alrighty, welcome back. Top of the fourth here. Lobos trail 4-3.
Leading off
That was
Texas
a quick
High in the top
quick
of the
inning
fourth.
for the Texas
11,
High Tigers there. The starting pitcher, Tanner Ross,
Cartwright.
worked out great in his favor. He was able to not give up anything that inning. Had an error, but he was able to pick them off. So now Texas High is looking to do a little bit better for themselves with this lead here.
Campbell Williams pours in a strike with his first pitch. It's 0-1. And Williams has come in and done almost exactly what the Lobos needed him to do. Just throw strikes and forcing the Tigers to earn everything from here on out. Did a good job putting the fire out last inning and kept the Lobos in this one. That one could have gotten away.
And that was a great fastball from Campbell Williams that time. The batter wasn't able to catch up to it.
And you can see that we're another week away from basketball season, and Campbell's starting to get a little more pop in that right arm. Not sure how many pitches he can throw right now because, it wasn't a bad thing, but the Lobos basketball team were in a playoff run. He couldn't make it the first couple weeks of the season out here.
Oh, yeah. He missed the start of baseball season because the Lobos went 3 rounds deep.
Played some big minutes for that team. It's a big – you don't realize it, but I guess you can tell from the behind center field camera. That's a big kid out there.
Yeah, you're starting forward.
So Alan Cartwright has worked the count full from 0-2, and he's hitting the 9-hole. You do not want to lose the 9th batter in the lineup after getting ahead 0-2. And he does not. Strike 3, swinging Campbell Williams comes out throwing heat here in the top of the 4th.
Excellent strikeout there by Campbell Williams.
Number 7, Brendan Allred.
So Allred is going to step in for the 3rd time tonight in 3 innings. He's playing right field tonight, and he has flown out both times up, seeing the ball well tonight, just unlucky with where he's hitting it. And the first pitch from Williams to Allred is going to miss high for a ball. That ball's hit well to third base. Gets past the third baseman and the shortstop into left field. And Allred is on with a single.
Allred drives a single into left field.
Good opposite field hit there. Placed it right there in the gap between the third baseman and the shortstop. Able to get a single as he's been hitting the ball all night for the Tigers.
Cam Reitner, center fielder's up. Squares to bunt. Puts down a good one. It's going to be a tough play. Williams does make it. Excellent defensive play by your pitcher there. And there's 2 outs, but a runner's now in scoring position.
Going to bring out with 2 outs and a runner on second.
That's one of the things that you can just tell from watching the broadcast here. The Lobos have athletes all over the baseball field.
And
3-sport athletes.
Yeah, that was a great bunt too. He put it down. It looks like Campbell almost wasn't gonna get there in time.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got it, he threw a rope.
you can't bunt any better than that. It's just bad luck that the kid on the mound just happens to be a big-time athlete. Good play. But a runner is in scoring position for Jacob Yao, who takes the first 2 pitches for balls. And he's got a nice hitter's count here with a chance to drive in another. He's lined out and singled his first 2 times up. There's a strike. Two one misses. A little cut action on that fastball. It's 3-1 to Yao. Big time hitters count here. Yao puts a good swing on a fastball and fouls it straight back into the net. So we're going to have a full count pitch coming to the Tiger 3-hole hitter, shortstop.
Yep, with 2 outs here.
Good fastball, good swing. I don't think the right fielder sees it. He doesn't. So Tatum comes over, can't make the play. Andrew Tutt lost that one in the lights.
And he called it very early too that he can't see it.
It was pretty clear that he could not see that ball. And Yowell is going to end up on first base. Not going to be credited with the RBI there, but well, I'll take that back. That is a hit.
Yowell safe at first with the RBI single. It's going to bring
Sorry about that, Mr. Yao. You do get an RBI.
Cross.
Regardless of what I say, it's definitely not the official word on the topic. But either way, it is 5-3, and Andrew Tutt lost that in the lights almost immediately, Keaton.
Yeah, like I said, he caught it very quickly. He couldn't see it. Looked pretty routine, but we're on the backside of things looking in.
Sure. And Taylor Tatum did he covered a ton of ground to get over there and at least have a chance at that play.
Yeah, he definitely almost got it.
Tanner Ross, starting pitcher for the Tigers, is going to step in with the chance to help his own cause. He's struck out swinging and been hit by a pitch in his 2 at-bats tonight. And almost takes another one off the elbow, but dives out of the way, and it's going to be 2-1. Scratch that, make that 1-1. Good pitch, little cutter there on the outside corner, fouled away. So Williams is 1 pitch away from getting his Lobos back in the dugout with a chance to crawl back into this one. Get a bunch of text messages, Keaton. It must have been a big upset. Nice curveball on 1 and 2, fouled away. And it has happened. A 16 seed has knocked off number 1 seed Purdue. Yes, again, if you can hear me sniffling, it is because it is freezing out here. It's in the 40s, the wind's blowing. We are all up in the middle of the elements. So it's 1-2 again. There's a good curve ball. Ball's put in play. That's going to be a tough play for the third baseman.
And he makes it.
And he makes the throw down the line. Excellent play there by the Lobo third baseman, Trent Keyball, to get the Lobos out of the inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the fourth after these commercials. We'll be back here. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Oh, he's here?
Welcome back. Got a good look at the Tigers starting pitchers. Number 5, Tanner Ross still in the game. Settled down a little bit after his early command issues. Lobos only down by 2. It feels like they could be down by quite a bit more tonight. Defense and some timely relief pitching have kind of helped them stay in this one a little bit. And like I said, we saw last year, this Lobo team isn't going away.
No, baseball game is far from over here. They started out good. They're able to get themselves back going again.
And again, if you're watching, let everybody know where they can watch this. Share the feed. Let them know they don't have to.
Leading off for Longview in the bottom of the fourth. Number 14.
They don't have to bear these elements like we do if they want to watch some Lobo baseball tonight.
I don't know, man. We want to make them freeze with us too as well. All jokes aside, no, please.
Or if anybody out there wants to learn to produce a baseball game, come on down. Bring me some gloves and I'll watch it. That's on the table as well. So 5-3 headed to the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Lobos is number 14, your right fielder, Andrew Tutt. It's twice tonight. Looks like he's having some trouble with these lights and these fly balls in the right field. First pitch swinging. Couldn't get on top of that fastball. Actually did get on top of that fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1. That's in there for a strike. So again, Tanner Ross has done an excellent job after having some command issues early on to throwing fastballs right where they need to be. Breaking ball, ground ball up the middle. Play made by the second baseman. Easy throw over. And one down for the Lobos quickly.
Second for out number 1.
Routine play there by the second baseman.
The
Alex Cartwright was able to catch that ball on a run and get an easy out for the Tigers.
It's going to bring up Cartwright. His first pitch he sees is a line at the middle. What a play by the second baseman. And he makes the throw.
Right on cue, Cartwright makes another heck of a play there. This time able to make a great throw off his back foot to get the runner out, get the DH hitter, well, now the first baseman for the Lobos, able to get him out on first.
Second baseman for out number 2.
Alan Cartwright out here making plays defensively.
Number 11, Trent Keyball.
What could have very easily been 2 singles, 2 runners on with the top of the order coming up, 2 outs, and Keyball up as he pops one what could be out of play. Let's see if there's room.
Yep.
Just out of play off the opposing dugout there. Wish we had replay.
Yeah, that was a heck of a grab there by Cartwright.
Good fastball in there for a strike.
Ref looks like, well, umpire looks like he's kind of opened up his strike zone a little bit. Just a little bit low.
0-2 fastball up in the zone, swung on and fouled straight back, and Ross is working like he's got a pitch clock on him.
Mm-hmm. Working very fast
and
right
I'm going to be honest with you, I thoroughly appreciate that young man. Here comes the 0-2 again. Curveball. Good job laying off of that one. Looked good for a minute. Top of the order looms on deck, Ronald Woods. Little changeup, it looked like. Swung on, strike 3. We are going to head to the 5th inning. Lobos trail the Texas High Tigers 5-3. We'll be back here with more Lobo baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At RJ Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with RJ Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. RJ Trailers in Longview and online at rjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
Alrighty, we are back. Got a good look at Campbell Williams there. His task is pretty simple. Get the Lobos back into the dugout with no runs tacked on to the Tiger lead.
Leading off for Texas High.
Good to see him out here for this 3rd inning. Hopefully he can get us in 3 up, 3 down. Work very quickly here. Give us a chance to get us at bat, being down 2 runs here.
Number 9, Knox Pilgrim is going to step in to lead it off for the Tigers here in the 5th.
Doesn't have an official at bat here. He got 2 walks, but drove
in a run with the second. Walk with the bases loaded.
Yep.
1-0 pitch, swung on and fouled straight back, so the count's even at 1. Campbell set with a 1-1. Curved ball. Just low. Pilgrim's ahead 2-1. Ball's popped up. First baseman charging over. Be careful. Runs. Almost face first into the fence. No play. Excellent effort by the Lobo first baseman, Datavian Gates, who was a designated hitter.
Yep, almost ran out of real estate there, and it was about to go face first into the fence, but saw it at the last minute and it pulled up.
Gates popped over to first base when Williams went over to the mound to pitch. So it's 2-2 to Knox Pilgrim. Swung on a miss. Good fastball. Strike 3.
Pilgrim goes down swinging for out number 1. It's going to bring up with 1 out, nobody on. Number 16, Dalton Rayleigh.
So Dalton Rayleigh is going to step in, and Dalton has a walk, a sacrifice fly, and he's driven in one of the Tigers' 5 runs tonight. The first pitch from Williams is a breaking ball that stays inside. Keaton, the crowd is oddly silent tonight.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, they're cold. They're spectators just watching this game and hoping to see the Lobos come back on the victory here. As Campbell Williams has him fishing for a ball that he wasn't going to be able to make contact to. So
good fastball up around the letters.
Yep.
Lays off of that one. Turn the crowd mic up so we can hear something instead of just me and you and our breathing and sniffling. So Williams is behind number 16, Dalton Rayleigh, 2-1. And that's fouled back, so it's 2-2.
Big man, his last at bat hit a ball. The center fielder Taylor had to go track down. Had to turn his horses on.
That very easily could have been a 3 RBI double, but Tatum made an excellent play in center field. That ball's fouled back, so Mr. Rayleigh appears to be all over Campbell Williams' fastball here. I think I'd try to drop one of those big yackers in right here on 2-2, a curveball. That's what he does. Bounces off the plate. and it's 3-2, and you probably can't go back to that curveball. So if I'm Rayleigh, I know he doesn't want to walk me here. I think I'm looking fastball, and just don't be late on it. 3-2 pitch. Fastball, and he's late on it, but it may be placed perfectly.
Oh, good
what
catch
a play
there.
by Andrew Tutt in right field.
Good catch there by Tutt. Able to track that ball out in the foul territories. Make a diving catch there, sliding catch
We're out
there.
number 2. It's going to bring up a 2 down and nobody on.
Great play there.
Number 8.
Long way from our ball and play camera. Hope you got a chance to see that, but that was an excellent play. Full speed, sliding feet into the fence, makes the play for Andrew Tutt, and they're 2 down for the Lobos.
And here we go, 2 outs here, 2 quick outs.
He's like, see what happens when I can see the ball? First pitch fastball from Williams to number 8, Ian Crite. Bounces, so it's 1-0. Second pitch fastball misses a load. So Campbell's having a little trouble this inning commanding that heater, but he's thrown probably 50, 60, 70 pitches so far. That fastball is swung on, and that was a good rip at it.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to get on base with that one, was he?
No, not at all.
Trying to knock a window out of my truck out there on the other side of the Longview Orthopedic sign. Longview Orthopedics, a sponsor of Longview Game Day. We appreciate those guys contributing what they do to help us bring these games to you. That ball's ripped into left field. Scratch that right at the shortstop. So Jordan Allen makes that play, and the inning's over, and the Lobos are headed back to the dugout with no runs allowed. The chance to try to crawl back into this one. It is 5-3. Texas High Tigers lead after 5.5. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi & Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or the insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi & Young trial team in the courtroom.
That is Tanner Ross, starting pitcher for the Texas High Tigers, and back out for his 5th inning of work. Allowed 3 early, but has really settled in since then, Keaton.
Yeah, he's going to have trouble on his hands this inning here. We got the top of our lineup. This is our 3rd time seeing him.
I was about to say, Keaton was the early call on this one, so you're right. This is the 3rd at bat for our lineup, and as we discussed many times last year, there's a penalty assessed in almost every level of the sport. You see a pitcher for the 3rd time, naturally you're going to be more effective against what you've seen all night. So here's the hoping that the Lobos can get a couple men on and let the big sluggers drive them in. And we know Ronald Woods is capable of that.
That's true. That's for sure.
Left fielder tonight has walked and popped out. That first pitch is ripped into right field, and Ronald Woods is running. First pitch single.
Right on cue there. He sees a pitch he likes. He's letting it rip.
Right. Absolutely. And the Lobos are cooking. Ronald Woods is up on first base, and the big slugging center fielder, multi-sport freak athlete, best way to describe him, steps in with a chance to tie this game with 1 swing. But I think I'd give Ronald Woods a chance.
I'd love to see
to take off and still second it at some point. But if you get that fastball you want, turn on that thing, put it in the trees, Taylor.
Yeah, I'd love to see him go opposite field here.
Fastball just on the outside part of the plate.
Just to give Ronald a chance to get to 3rd if possible.
Taylor takes it, and it's 0-1. Throw over, and Woods is back in plenty of time. So the 0-1 pitch to Taylor Tatum. Swung on into the 3rd and short field. I'm sorry, into left field. Ronald Woods was running, so he's at 3rd. Tatum makes the turn and heads to 2nd. He's in there.
That was a great hit and run call there. Able to get your runners in scoring position on 2nd and 3rd with no outs here. with your quarterback playing shortstop tonight.
With no one out and
Taylor Tatum, sorry about that,
You're good.
laces a single into left field, takes the second base on the throw, and the Lobos, Keaton, we've got something cooking here.
Oh, yeah.
And Jordan Allen tonight has walked, stole a base, and popped out. So just about anything put in play other than that pop out here scores at least one. But the Lobos probably have their sights set a little higher than that right now. Lots of speed on the bases. The single definitely scores two.
Good aggressive base run in there. Got both runners at second and third. Jordan Allen is up the bat here with no outs.
And you called it, Keith. This is the third time through.
Yep.
Both Lobos up have smashed the baseball. And good swing put on that one, fouled over the lights.
That loud noise you hear, he hit the pole.
And again, that was not a let's just drive in one swing for Jordan Allen. That was a put a crooked number on the scoreboard swing. I like to see it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I'd throw that fastball again. And he does it, but it's a little out of the reach of Jordan Allen, so it's 0-2 quickly. I know it's tough to say with 0-2 here, but you really need to put a ball in play here for Jordan Allen. And if you're Ross, you've seen those two swings late on that fastball, I think I'd take it back up the ladder again. But instead he buries a breaking ball in the dirt. Jordan has no problem laying off of that, so it's 1-2. Ronald Woods on third, Taylor Tatum on second.
3204, 3204.
Somebody in the crowd says 3204, but I don't know what that means. Speaking code, curveball stays high, so Jordan Allen is fought back to even the count 2-2.
It's good out there, laying off that off-speed pitch.
So here's the 2-2 to Jordan Allen. I don't think he wants to run this full, so I'd be looking fastball. Curveball instead. That's lined up the middle. Lobos score one. Taylor Tatum's being held at third. I'm sorry, I said Taylor Tatum. So Jordan Allen comes back from 0-2.
It's going to bring up with runners at first and third. And
driving a run with a single.
Number 8.
Yes, great hit there. Shortstop was not able to get a play on that ball here. He was only able to drive in one run as Taylor had to hold up right there at second. Runners is on the corner, still no outs. And just like we said earlier, hey, the pitcher's been pitching well, but hey, he's in the 5th inning seeing these guys for the third time.
All three batters he's faced here the third time through have put the barrel on the ball, lined it into the outfield for a single, and the Lobos have drawn to within one. We've got runners on the corners, and Campbell Williams is up. Campbell has been super aggressive at the plate tonight. He's been down swinging on 3 pitches both times. But again, it's the third time he's seen him, so here's the hope, and Campbell can put one in play.
Oh, yeah, I expect Campbell to come up to swing early. All three batters have gotten 3 hits, all 3 singles. So I look for Campbell to come in and try to get something early.
One of our Texarkana guys says the guy screaming numbers is the pitching coach for the Tigers. That makes quite a bit of sense because I didn't match the scoreboard. Here we go, 5-4, Campbell Williams, runners on the corners, nobody out. Breaking ball, took a good cut at it, didn't fool him one single bit. And I think if you were the pitching coach or the coach for the Tigers, you got to be thinking about getting somebody warm because Mr. Tanner Ross is not fooling these Lobo hitters right now.
And right on cue, there is somebody out there warming up
and
for
again,
the Tigers.
You can't throw that curveball again after that swing.
Not at all. Look for a fastball here.
There's a fastball lined into right field. Going to be a tough play.
It's tough.
And he gets down. 1 run is in. Jordan Allen, he's going to round third. Campbell Williams is headed to third. Allen's going to score the go-ahead run, and Campbell Williams is in with the stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple. He's yelling. Let everybody feel it. The Lobos have now taken over the lead.
Lobos lead 6-5 as Campbell Williams, the pitcher for the Lobos, comes in
Going to bring the plate with
and puts us on top. Runner on third. Nobody out. The Lobos are cooking right now. Just late on the fastball, but he's strong enough, Keaton, to almost hit that thing off the wall.
Yes, that was an excellent hit there.
And what might be the Lobos' best hitter, Drew Flores, is up. The chance to extend the lead. First pitch fastball misses away, and I suspect this is one of the last batters that we're going to see Tanner Ross face tonight.
Yeah, giving up a 3 spot here in this inning.
It's been a fun baseball game so
no
far.
outs.
Freezing.
Yeah, giving up nothing but hits.
I'm calling it.
2-0 count here.
Keaton, this is my first time to do this on air.
All right.
I think I'm calling a home run in left field. Drew, be early. You know what's coming. 3-0. And if I'm Coach Goldman, this young man has the green light, Keaton.
Yeah, if you 3-0 count, anybody that's watching us in support of the Lobos, go ahead and start sharing it right now.
Absolutely.
Because Frank is calling a home run.
No, he's going to walk him. But there's a strike.
3-1 count here.
Here it comes. This is going to be it.
Hey,
so
you got one spot.
Keyhole it. That's
one,
right.
One ball. If it's thrown there, let it rip.
So Drew Flores ahead 3-1. Didn't put a great swing on that one. Probably swung at ball 4 and he knows it. So it's a full count.
Yep, missed it just a little bit there.
Anything in play extends the lead to 2 and probably does it for the starting pitcher Tanner Ross for the Tigers tonight. You can tell by looking at his lower half, Keaton, this young man has got some power. Older brother's playing baseball at Houston right now. Full count pitch. Swung on and
nice
rip.
shot.
That's fair. That's
Nice
going to
shot.
score the run. And Drew Flores is headed to second base with another stand-up double down the third base line. And Keaton.
These Lobos are cooking.
Yes, sir. We caught the celebration. Drew Flores can just flat out ball, Keaton.
Yes, man. That was an excellent shot there on the full count.
I tell you what, if that pitch is thrown any lower, I think my call gets there. He hit that hard enough to get in those trees out there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The Lobos have scored 4 runs. The Tigers have not recorded an out, and they are headed to the mound for a pitching change. So, Keaton, with that break, we're going to take a quick break, pay some bills here, let our sponsors tell you a little bit about what they do. We'll be back here for more of the bottom of the 5th. Lobos, like you said, Keaton, we're cooking.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to attain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Alrighty, welcome back. Good look at the Lobo dugout. 5 batters up, 5 balls hit extremely hard, and the Lobos have scored 4 here in the bottom of the 5th and don't appear to be done. Runner on second base and nobody out.
Man,
another run here gets really, really important. So if I'm Coach Goldman, I absolutely consider asking Kiefer to bunt and seeing if Andrew Tutt can't put something in play and give us that 3-run lead.
Absolutely. Keep it rolling. It started out, man, at the top of the lineup, seeing the pitcher for the 3rd time. Ronald Jones come out with a hot single. He's able to get on base. Taylor Tatum gets a big shot here to put both of those guys on first and third with their high speed. They had a hit and run call that inning. Then Jordan is a big play here to score the first run of this inning.
In hindsight's 20/20, Keaton, but I suspect both coaches, if they could go back and do it all over again, might have a little quicker hook for both of their starters.
Definitely, especially giving up 3 hits like that. I think I would have definitely been trying to get my pitcher out of there.
And Cole Ramey, the Lobo starter, you gotta love it. Your teammates bail you out completely. Didn't have his good stuff tonight, and that's okay. It happens.
Big time.
So here we go. Kiefer Doxey's up, and he's gonna bunt, and he cannot put it in play, but the ball almost gets to the backstop. He gets the job done anyway. So Doxey's down 0-1.
9-4-3-2, 9-4-3-2. See what's going on.
So the 0-1 to Doxey. Swinging away. I didn't get a number on the new pitcher here. That is 11.
Yep, I was just about to say I don't have a number, but
That's
it's the second
Alan
baseman.
Cartwright, the
Yep.
second baseman.
So-
Coming here throwing curveballs on the first 2 pitches and got Doxy down 0-2.
Yeah, Alan Cartwright, he played a heck of a play out there in the field at second base.
Oh, he can pick it. There's no doubt about that.
Now he's coming in to try to get Texas High out of this inning.
Got a pinch runner. That is Casey Stein out there at second base. His Lobo catcher is going to take a quick break. That was his mom that stopped by. He missed the last couple weeks with a groin injury. Curveball rings him up. Excellent pitch. So Cartwright coming out throwing nasty breaking balls.
For out number 1. It's going to bring up with 1 out and a runner at second, number 14, Andrew Tutt.
And if you've not seen him, that's your first time seeing this young man, it's almost impossible to do anything with those.
Yep.
So Tutt's got a chance to drive in the run here, and that's exactly what he does.
Right in the gap
Ball
there.
is laced into the left center field gap. Tutt makes the turn, but holds at first base, and the Lobos lead by 3.
Right in the gap there. Quick swing there by
First
Tutt.
with the RBI
Able to
single.
get himself an RBI there.
Alrighty. Andrew Tutt, after misplaying a couple balls in the outfield, has more than made up for it with that play in right field and the RBI single. And again, it wasn't his fault. Sometimes that just happens. You lose it in the lights.
Yep.
Number 10 steps in, your first baseman now, Datavian Gates. Tutt is almost picked off of first base. Good throw over.
And going back to Tutt, you see his right field skills. When he's able to track the ball, he was able to make a great play.
And again, we keep coming back to that, Keaton. There's just multi-sport athletes all over the field. And we're not talking, how do I say this delicately? We're not talking, I'm not going to say it. We're talking football, basketball.
Yeah.
We got football players on the field. Speed and athleticism.
Yes. And if you're their parents, you got to love the fact that these kids play multiple sports.
I guess I will say it. What I'm getting at, Keaton, is if your right fielder's a quarterback, he's probably more athletic than if he were the number 3 golfer on the golf team. That's what I was getting at.
That is true.
So the 2-0 pitch from 11 from Cartwright to Datavian Gates misses low, and if I'm Coach Goldman, I tell him to put that bat on his shoulder for a pitch here. Take one. But I'm not Coach Goldman. He's way more aggressive than I am. But he takes it, had the take sign the whole way. Got himself in a good hitter's count. I've not seen much of this young man, but he looks like he's probably got some pop in that bat. Big, strong lower half, playing first base. 3-1 pitch is hit hard into the left field gap between third base and shortstop, and the Lobos again, Keaton.
Still up, still hitting, only 1 out.
We are cooking,
Yep.
as they say, and we're one batter away from turning this lineup back over
Trent
the top of the order.
Keyball.
So Trent Keyball is going to step in with a 3-run lead and 2 on and 1 out. I'm not sure I'd bunt him over here, but again, we're just speculators tonight. Spectators, scratch that. So Trent Keyball is up. No bunt. Gonna let him swing away.
Good out there, high ball.
Absolutely, and Trent has walked and struck out tonight. Cartwright sets for the 1-0. Curveball misses. Real tight with that one. Another excellent hitter's count for a Lobo this inning. We've done exactly what you want your offense to do coming into an inning. They've seen the third pitcher for the third time, down by 2. Keyball can't hold up on the 2-0. Scratch that, he can hold up.
He did.
I'm going to be honest with you, Keaton. He swung. But we'll take the ball. So it's 3-0. Again, the take sign is probably on with the top of the order in the lineup. Fakes the bunt. Strike. Cartwright fires a fastball in there to make it 3-1. Again, excellent hitter's count for Lobo. Something they've had every single at bat this inning. 3-1 pitches in there. Look like another straight take. So the payoff pitch is coming from Cartwright to Keyball. 2 on, 1 out. strike 3. He got him with 3 straight fastballs, and that's 2 down.
That's the second batter that is struck out without looking, or struck out looking
Bring up the leadoff hitter.
for the Lobos, but it brings it back to the top here for Ronald.
Big Ron is in. I believe he led this inning off.
He did.
With a single down the right field line. And he swings the first pitch and fouls it straight back.
And it looks like that right field is just playing him straight up. So we'll love to see what type of hit he can get. And if that ball is down, look for him to keep running.
One thing I saw from Ron a lot last year is he really does a good job of staying on the breaking stuff. Foul ball straight back over our heads. That was a fastball.
As a car was coming down too. As
That'd have been just a terrible luck here.
Yep.
So 0-2 to Ronald Woods. I don't see him strike out much. There's a curveball. Woof! Even the pitcher thought that was good. He was walking back.
He wanted
to the
that.
dugout. That was a good-looking pitch. But again, Ron has that's this whole thing. He's got a good eye at the plate. The 1-2 curveball again. Swings and misses, and I have jinxed Ronald Woods for the last time.
Woods goes down
But
swinging for
the
out number
Lobos
3.
score 5 to take a 3-run lead.
The bottom of the
Going to
fifth,
be
the
back
Lobos scored
to the
5
top
runs.
for the top of the 6th here in just a
7
couple
hits.
seconds. You're watching Lobo
No
Baseball
errors.
live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. Got a good look at the Lobo catcher, Drew Flores. Good to see him back out there. He missed a couple weeks with an injury. Drew missed a couple weeks with an injury, and after that last double, came up a little lame at second base, kind of holding his groin. But he's okay. He's back out there behind the plate. And with the lead this early in the season, if there was even a chance it was bothering him, he wouldn't be out there. So I feel good about that. I'm sure Coach Goldman does as well. You're not going to ask the kid because you know what he's going to say. You go out there with a torn ACL to finish a Lobo football game. Number 14 for the Tigers. Dallin Bristow is going to lead us off. He has single, driven in a run, and lined out tonight. And Campbell Williams is back out for his 4th inning of work.
In the top of the 6th, number 14, Dallin Bristow.
And one of the big questions coming into this year, Keaton, was where the Lobos going to find some starting pitching.
Yeah.
And it looks like they found it with some of the young guys.
Yeah.
Cole Ramey looked great earlier, just kind of lost the command there for a little bit. We've seen what Campbell Williams can do. We know Tuck can pitch.
So
one thing we haven't seen is the big cannon at shortstop, Jordan Allen. I wonder if we'll get a chance to see him on the mound at all this year. We shall see.
Well, the Lobos, just about in every other sport, have shown resiliency, showed a will to fight, a will to never give up, and that's nothing that we don't expect. Every time that we stream or every game we stream has chosen to be nothing but good games.
Absolutely. Looking to go 2-0 here early in district. And Campbell Williams, 1-1 pitch, the fastball swung on and missed, so he's ahead 1-2. And this Tigers team, from the looks of it, is going to be pretty salty this year, so it's good to get an early in-district win. Campbell Williams is saying something. Oh, okay, somebody's recording the pitch and didn't know their flashlight was on.
As guilty as Charles dropped that phone so fast.
Probably doesn't appear she did that on purpose.
No.
I don't know how many times I pulled my phone out of my pocket and the light's on. 1-2. Fastball, some contact is made. And Bristow stays alive. And Campbell appears to be getting stronger as we go, Keaton.
Man, I love it here. That was
Came in. I thought it was going to be a one-inning fireman type of thing, but he's going to go the rest of the way.
Curveball. That was one of the concerns I had because I know with him coming from basketball, him kind of getting a late start, I didn't know how long he was going to be able to go for us.
So the count is 2-2. Campbell Williams sets to Dallin Bristow. Gets him swinging with a high fastball.
Campbell Williams' third strikeout for the night.
Bristow goes down swinging for out number 1.
One down, and Alan Cartwright. Scratch that. That is number 10. I don't have a first name on the
He's
subs.
hitting for Texas High on the top of the 6th. Number 10, Reese.
Apparently the PA guy doesn't either. So number 10, Reese, is going to step into the plate for the Tigers, hitting for Alan Cartwright, who went from second base to the mound. I heard someone in the crowd say Cody, so this is number 10, Cody Reese. Big kid. Fastball from Williams in tight on Reese. This young man looks like a football player.
Yeah, big kid here. Good height, good size.
Fastball turned on and smashed, but fouled way out of play. I think you may be talking to Campbell Williams tonight, Keaton.
He's definitely deserved it.
And there's a fastball for a strike. And Reese is behind 1-2. Fastball dribbled, going to be a very tough play. Look at the play by Jordan Allen.
Oh, good play.
He got him.
That was a showtime play. Heck of a play by the shortstop.
Unbelievable play by Jordan Allen.
Great play there.
He's going to bring up the leadoff hitter.
And honestly, if he didn't make that play, I don't know if the second baseman, Kiefer, would have been able to get their runner out.
No, I remember looking at the lineup tonight and seeing his name at shortstop and thinking, can he play shortstop?
Yeah.
I believe that question has more than been answered tonight.
Definitely has been, and he has definitely lived up to.
Doesn't hurt to have a cannon over there either.
Definitely doesn't.
That ball's hit hard but fouled way out of play. Not way out of play, just past the third base coach. This is Brendan Allred. This is his 4th time up tonight. Brendan has flown out, and I can't read your hand right.
Single.
And singled. Keaton's got me. So Campbell Williams, again, can't say it enough what a job he's done tonight. Curveball just misses the outside corner. One and one to Allred. That's in there for a strike. Campbell is just doing work.
Yeah, working quickly too. With this lead, with the 3-1 lead, you just let your defense play. You go out there and just throw.
So the 1-2. Fastball late, but he did make contact, so we'll do the 1-2 pitch all over again. Keen, this is so much fun. I'm glad that you helped me out here. And it's got to be fun for folks watching, too.
Oh, yeah. No, man.
I'm not going to lie, I'm literally frozen, but I'm having a blast. I love baseball, and I think I'm just laid off. It's going to be 2-2. Listen, they're going to tag him. Nope. He didn't swing. It's 2-2. He did not go.
Fourth a shot there. Looks like he went.
Yeah. I feel like I'm an honorary Lobo. You guys have adopted me by now. I'm a Lobo fan.
Hey, I guarantee you, everybody thinks that you're a Lobo.
Yeah. Like I genuinely root for these kids.
Yeah.
It's fun watching them succeed, and they don't fail at much. I've come to gather in Lobo land. You guys have high expectations.
In every sport.
That's right. We got a soccer team playing in the playoff. 2 of them starting Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Just had 2 good basketball playoff runs, and we know the 3 points away from a state title in football.
Yeah.
Their ball's put in play. Shortstop Jordan Allen, much easier play. Throw over. Can of corn, and the Lobos are headed to the bottom of the 6th with a chance to extend the lead. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. You're watching Longview Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at Orr, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at Orr Cadillac GMC in Longview.
All righty, welcome back. Headed to the bottom of the 6th with the meat of the Lobo order due up. Taylor Tatum, Jordan Allen, and Campbell Williams.
All three guys came up hit with big-time hits last inning.
Yep.
As we was down,
And whether we score a run or not, we are 3 outs away from a big district win. Number 2 steps in. Big-time center fielder for the Lobos. Big-time running back for the Lobos. Big-time track star for the Lobos. I got a feeling when it's all said and done, 15, 20 years, folks will be talking about this young man here as the best running back in school history, and they have had some good ones come through this place.
Absolutely, big-time athlete. Hey, but he wouldn't be none of that if he wasn't a big-time student. So,
Absolutely.
So definitely, kids, make sure you guys get your schoolwork in, because without that, none of this would be possible.
So Taylor Tatum steps in for his 4th at bat tonight. He has lined out and singled twice, driven 1 run, and made some hellacious plays in center field
Taylor
tonight.
Tatum.
I'm sitting curveball if I'm Taylor Tatum and just waiting on one you can hit. Curveball in there. Ooh, take that back, misses low.
It's good out there.
He's ahead 1-0. Looks like he's sitting on a fastball. Gets one, hits it to the first baseman. Going to be an easy play there. 1 down quickly for the Lobos.
Tatum grounds out for the first out. Going to bring up
bringing Jordan Allen,
down and nobody on.
defensive star of the night for
Jordan
the Lobos,
Allen.
putting on a clinic at shortstop. Not much this young man can't do, it appears.
No. He makes defense look very easily out there.
First pitch curveball, waited on it, took a good rip at it, just missed. I suspect if he wanted to, he could play basketball too, Keaton.
I bet he would be a good athlete, a good basketball player too.
So the 0-1 to Jordan Allen. Fastball fouled straight back into the catcher's mats. We're going to give him a second to make sure he's okay. Shake it off, young man. Hope he's okay. He says he is. So Jordan Allen down 0-2 to Alan Cartwright, Tigers' second baseman turned starting or relief pitcher. Fastball. Lost his release point just a tad as that reaches the backstop.
Hands a little cold there, so.
I can relate, young man. 1-2 from Cartwright. Curveball. I don't know that he laid off. Let's see. He did. You can see the difference. Jordan Allen from last year to this year. That's a pitch he swings at last year. 2-2. Curveball put into play. Cartwright. We've seen what he can do at second base. That's an easy one for him.
Unassisted play.
Takes that one all the way to first himself.
Route number 2. It's going to bring up a 2 down and nobody on the pitcher. Number 8, Campbell Williams.
So Campbell Williams steps in, who's done yeoman's work on the mound tonight, and his last time up had the biggest hit of the night. Tripled down the right field line, drove in 2 for the Lobos, gave him the lead. See if Campbell can do it again. Whew, took a good rip at that.
And one thing he's done when he's been pitching, he's ever since he came in relief, he has 3 strikeouts.
We didn't see him much at the plate last year, but this young man can swing that bat. With bad intentions too, Keith.
Oh yeah, big time. That was.
He's not trying to single into the gap up the middle.
Yeah, when he hit that triple, he went opposite field and he just kept running.
That's another good rip off his foot. Foul ball. So Campbell's down 1-2 to a guy with a pretty salty breaking ball. in a tough spot here. But the Lobos are 3 outs away from going 2-0 in district. Oof, and there's that nasty curveball. Ain't a whole lot you can do with that, Keith.
No, not at all.
We are going to head to the top
grounds out.
of the 7th.
Out
Lobos needing 3 outs
in the bottom of
to
the
win
6th.
this one
The
tonight
Lobos
versus
scored no
Texas
runs.
High.
There
We'll be
were no
back
hits,
for the
no
top of the
errors
7th.
committed,
You're watching
and no one
Longview
left
Lobo
on base.
Baseball live
As
here
we
on
go to
Longview
the top
Game
of the
Day.
7th.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today. Only at Juicy's Taco.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
Alrighty, so Campbell Williams is back out. He didn't start it, but he is looking to finish it tonight. I cannot state it enough. The job he's done tonight coming in relief of Cole Ramey. Basically kept the Tigers off the board after putting out a couple fires. And the Lobos offense has done their work to bail out Cole Ramey for the loss tonight and give the Lobos a shot here for a big-time district win on our first stream of the year. I don't want to jinx anybody, but first stream of last year was just as exciting, but kept us here till 1 o'clock in the morning, Keith. We don't want any part of that.
No, not at all here. We want to
Leading
see the
off
Lobos
for
close
Texas
it
High
out
at the
on a
bottom
good
of the
note here.
seventh.
Up
At the
3.
top of the 7th.
Big
Number 2,
6'8" junior.
Cam Wright.
Going to try to end this thing as Cam Reitner steps in. Cam has lined out, been hit by a pitch, and bunted out tonight. So here we go. First pitch from Campbell Williams misses away. So Reitner's job is pretty simple. We need you on base any way possible.
Definitely.
And he takes the second pitch for a ball.
And we all know Cam has a lot of speed here, too.
Yeah.
As he was able to track down a play out there in center field earlier in the game.
Absolutely. Young, a lot of speed here. But his run in the grand scheme of things, Keaton, means nothing.
Yeah.
So
nothing but momentum.
absolutely.
That's it.
No way they're going to send him and potentially have it out on the bases when his run doesn't come close to even tying the game, but he takes a 3-0 pitch for a strike. Doesn't mean you want to let him walk him anyway.
Right.
But you can't hit a 3-run homer with nobody on base. So let's come back and get this young man. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and lined foul. And Campbell's come back from 3-0 to fill up the count 3-2. We appreciate you tuning in. We're 2 hours into this stream. Still a chance to let everybody know they got a chance to watch the Lobos try to close this one out. Full count pitch from Williams to Reitner. Misses away. And the Tigers have a base runner the easy way.
Yep.
And the top of the order's up. This is the number 3 hole hitter, Jacob Yao.
It's going to bring up with nobody out and a man on first, number 1.
Jacob's lined out,
Jacob
singled
Yao.
twice, and driven in one of the Tigers' 5 runs. And let's see if Reitner does go. He does not. Yao takes the first pitch for a strike. I suspect Keaton, he's going to stay put, but the juice may not be worth the squeeze on a stolen base here. Yeah, he doesn't have much of a lead at all. So the 0-1 pitch from Williams to Yao. That's in there for a strike. Williams is pounding that strike zone now.
Yeah, you definitely don't see him probably stealing, especially with one of the better hitters up right now with Yo for Tigers.
So the 0-2 pitch, he's not. And he takes off after the ball's in the dirt. He's caught. He's caught between bases. Good job by Reitner to get back to first without being thrown out there. That was almost disastrous for the Tigers.
Yeah, coaches out there coaching. Coaching floor is up saying, take some more steps out there too, and then throw it behind him. Make him keep running.
1-2. Hits him in the back, and the tying run is going to come to the plate.
That definitely hurt.
Texas High, it hurt me, Keith.
going to bring up with runners at first and second and nobody out.
Now,
number 5.
We're it's what they call a situation, Keaton.
Yeah.
First 2 runners on base.
You got the tying run on the plate.
Tying runs up with the cleanup man. Your starting pitcher tonight, Tanner Ross. He's lined out. He's been hit by a pitch and struck out a swing in his first time up. He's seen Campbell. This is his 3rd time to see Campbell tonight. Just as we said when the Lobos saw their starter for the 3rd time, you got a good look at him and know what's coming. So,
and if you Campbell, you want to do what you've been doing. You want to throw crazy. You want to throw great strikes here. You want to be able to let your defense play for you. Even if you give up a run, it's not going to hurt you.
And let's be honest, Keaton, with this weather and this wind, it's pretty unlikely someone's going to hit one out of this ballpark tonight. That is a 400-foot fence to center field with 20 feet tall and 350 down the line. So here's the first pitch to Ross. Woo, he takes one up and in. Start to hear the Tiger fans. And the 1-0 pitch misses. So Coach Goldman's going to have to think about getting somebody loose just in case Campbell Williams is getting tired. Remember, he got a late start to this season, Keaton, after the basketball run.
Absolutely. And it's quite unusual to see the coach going out there mid count to go out there and talk to him, but he doesn't like the way that it's going. He definitely can't afford to walk this batter.
Tigers fans and players have a little hope now. All right, so we're coming back with a 2-0 pitch to Tanner Ross. I'm not sure what position he moved to after leaving the mound. I haven't seen him out there. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. But either way, it's 2-0.
I was thinking that too. I haven't seen him much out there, so I don't know that as well.
And the 2-0 pitch misses inside, so Campbell Williams is in danger of losing 3 consecutive batters the easy way and loading the bases here. And if you're Tanner Ross, I suspect you've been instructed to not swing here. And that is exactly what happens. He was taken all the way, and it's 3-1. He looks down at the third base coach thinking the same thing I'm thinking. That was on a tee, coach. So the 3-1.
Especially a cleanup hitter, too.
Uh-oh. Hit well. Taylor Tatum's got a beat on it. That is deep. Oh, he can't make the play as it bounces off his glove and heads to the wall in center field. The Tigers are going to score 1, and they're going to have runners on second and third after a big-time double from Tanner Ross.
Texas High is cooking here. They got no routes, 2 runners in scoring position.
Rawson safe at second with the RBI double. Going to bring to the plate number 9, Knox Pilgrim.
So Knox Pilgrim's going to have a chance. Going to have a chance to tie the game with a base hit. That ball on most nights in most ballparks ties this one up, but this ballpark is huge and it is freezing. Taylor Tatum does a good job getting back, but that was just a tough play to make. So the tying run is in scoring position. There's nobody down. This is the definition of a jam, Keaton. And hopefully I didn't jinx it. 1-1 pitch from Williams.
Only thing you need, you just want to try to get yourself 1 out here. Get yourself going here.
So Pilgrim ahead 2-1. Good fastball by Williams, and it's even 2-2. So Campbell Williams evens the count 2-2. Fastball swung on and fouled straight back. Might have been ball 3, but it was close enough you had to protect the plate there. And we've got some drama again, Keaton. Every sport every stream, like clockwork.
That is true.
But I would much rather it be this way.
Yeah, it makes every game that we come to very exciting.
2-2 pitch again, hit to second base. They're going to let them have the run. Ball's fumbled, but the play is made, and the Tigers have drawn to within 1 run. 1 down.
Pilgrim grounds out for out number 1. It's going to bring it to plate with 1 out and a runner at third, number 16.
So,
Dalton Rayleigh.
any ball in play likely ties this game. And Dalton Rayleigh steps in and takes a good rip at the first pitch he sees up around the eyes. Good break for the Lobos there. And Dalton tonight has driven in a run with a single, lined out, and struck out. This is his 4th time up, his 3rd time seeing Campbell. That ball swung on and fouled straight back. So Campbell's ahead 0-2, but Dalton appears to be all over the fastball. If I'm Coach Goldman here, I think I asked Campbell, I wouldn't bury a curve. I'd throw it in the zone.
Yeah. Try to get him
and
getting
make
out
him
there.
try to hit it, absolutely. 0-2. Curveball in the zone, popped up. Huge play, huge pitch. Doxey makes the play, and the Lobos have a chance to win this one now.
After the second baseman for out number 2.
Keaton, it's almost like I can hear Coach Goldman cough. It's crazy. But baseball is baseball, no matter what level you play it at.
Absolutely. Hey, you got 2 outs.
So here we go. This is actual drama here, Keaton.
Yeah.
Runner on third base, 2 outs, and Ian Kreit at the plate. The chance to tie this one. And Campbell Williams throws a good fastball that just misses the plate outside.
And for Ian, he doesn't have an official hit. He doesn't have an official hit, but he does have a ground out where he did get an RBI, and he lined out there.
And the 1-0 pitch misses. So Kreit's ahead 2-0. And that good pitch by Campbell. He executed exactly what Coach Goldman wanted. I think we all knew that kid was sitting fastball. So Kreit, he's ahead 3-0. What do you do here if you're coach? And you know, it's a tough call to make, only needing 1 out. But it's clear that Campbell's A, getting tired, and B, losing his release point a little bit. And it's a pretty crucial moment in this baseball game. 3-0, probably taking the whole way, and he does. And it's ball 4. And there are runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Well, the good thing about it, we're at the bottom of the lineup. So, genuinely speaking, when we're at the bottom of the lineup, hopefully we can get us out here. But this is the catcher coming up the bat. So
Dallin Bristow singled, lined out, and K'd tonight. A single ties this game. Anything else, and the Lobos win. A thriller. Keaton, you getting ready to jump around and rip my wires out here?
No, I'm not.
Got a good look at the Tigers catcher here. He's set and ready to roll. First pitch in there for a strike.
There we go. We're able to get us a good strike there. I just want to stand up to be able to stand up and cheer our guys on a victory here.
A lot of drama late. That pitch is swung on a miss. So Campbell Williams is ahead again, 0-2. And this is tricky here because a curveball speeds up the bat of one of the guys at the bottom of the order. That's not something you typically want to do, but he appears to be looking fastball. And he swings at strike 3. Lobos win. Lobos win 8-7.
Big time strikeout to end the game.
Absolutely.
Campbell comes in relief with the Lobos losing. Riley's back. Now he gets the win. Heck of a play by him. I'm definitely going to be trying to get an interview with him tonight.
Texas High 7, Longview 8.
Longview Lobos win a thriller here at Big District matchup. Longview 8, Texas High 7. Keaton, what a baseball game tonight.
A heck of a first baseball game to live stream. I hope the fans enjoyed it as much as we did. We froze for you guys, but we hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a fun game to call.
Absolutely.
Great win by the Lobos to go 2-0 in district. Big win by us. Shout out to the Lobo baseball team.
Yeah, I mean, I had a blast, Keaton. Again, I appreciate you helping me out tonight. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys out in Texarkana got a chance to watch your team that you wouldn't have got to see otherwise. We appreciate you tuning in. For Keaton Daniels, for our students on cameras, for Johnny Hamilton, all the staff here at the school that helped me get this on air for you. We really appreciate it. We will see you. No stream Tuesday night. Both teams are in Hallsville, so I'm sure I'll see you there getting some highlights. But we'll catch you next Friday at home for something. Again, you've witnessed the Longview go 2-0 in district, beat rival Texas High here live on Longview Game Day. We will see you next Friday.